Now, who is making it to those finals? We know from Group A, but it's Group B. All eyes turn on who can make it, and it could not be closer, Martin. Who do you think is going to be one of the teams to really shake it up here?
One of the teams I think shaking it up is going to be for us, maybe.
Okay.
I think they've been looking so far pretty good. They're sitting in 8th place, and I think here they're going to be having it what it takes to take it into the top 8. I think they're all in for this, and it's going to be interesting looking at that. Also, of course, they've got Shexy, so he's used to shaking it a little bit. And this
You're
plane,
proud of that, aren't you?
No, not really.
Thank you.
But this plane could probably not have been worse than this. This is a very rough start from this. And we could see either a very interesting circle up to the north with Servini Stalba, or I think maybe we could have kind of a lot of water and melted power kind of endings. That could be very interesting. And that could be just what FaZe needs, because currently FaZe is sitting in 9th place with 60 points, just 1 point behind the 8th place, which is for us. 1 more point up to G2. And as this guy said on the desk, it could not be any closer. This leaderboard is absolutely insane. We have only 2 teams that are sure. It's 3D Max and it's Liquid. The rest of them, it's open all the way.
Yeah, we're going to keep tabs on any early fights, any changes. FaZe have committed towards the east again. Milta is back towards their positioning. Obviously, with that plane path, they might keep that in mind. So we're going to have to keep our eyes on where these people are going. Obviously, going out towards the west is going to take time. So it might take a little bit of time to see where exactly everyone's coming to, and the circle is the northern one.
It's a good northern one here. There's a little bit of water in there. Obviously, can kind of ship both places, but we expect it to be one of the northern ones. This is going to be good for Quickmath. Quickmath has some good games. In the previous days, they had a good 3rd place with some kills. They had fair amount of kills to begin with, but they struggled towards the end and currently sitting down at the bottom with 43 points. So they need to have a banger of a game if they want to make it into the top 8. Also, Zoekt and Naam here, they have been sharing this spot with 3D Max for some time. Yes, Naya, it's very easily shareable, but it looks like 3D Max are taking more and more space, locking down a lot more of this area and taking more control over the middle of Yasnaya. Usually shared kind of centrally. You take the southern 3 stacks of the apartments and the northern as well, and that way you can share it very nicely. But here,
I love Noki's weapon so far.
Yeah, it's a pistol. And an AK he managed to
He even got a shotgun in there too, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
very
that would be
nice. New meta. You just found it.
You want to see the shotguns buffed enough for shotguns to be in competitive play again?
No.
No, neither do I. But InsideGames here, also in the bottom half of the leaderboards, 54 points. They could also, with an amazing game, come into the top. We're talking 15 points away from the 3rd place right now, even though these guys are on 13th. So it's that close. And we're of course we're going to be following it all the way through. We're going to be bringing you a lot of action and a lot of insights here from the Kick-Off Cup. First time we have the 32 teams, the 16 top teams from the Contenders in Europe, and of course all the 16 teams from PEL itself. And here we have the real-time standings, as you can see.
We just won that up the whole time, really.
Oh, yeah.
At this point, you're just going to keep looking at it. We know that 3D Max is safe. We know Team Liquid are safe.
Seekorg is probably not making it to the top.
Right. So it's like, mathematically, it's almost impossible for them to do it. Quickmath could, you know what I mean, the more extreme potential that shouldn't happen, but mathematically could. But once you get to your TSM inside Stella,
we're talking
real potential.
We're talking for TSM, they need to have the first game they did in PL, a 21 kill victory. That will get them 31 points, and of course they would be in there very nicely. InsideGames a bit closer. Stella, look at this Stella. They're 10 points behind 4th place Jokers. Jokers, they have not had a top 3 finish yet. Their best game, 4th place, 8 kills. And they've had 6th place with 10, 10 with 10th place with 6 kills, and they've just been fragging out. 53 of their points out of the 68 come from kills alone. So they are completely committing to this meta, the kill meta, where about 70%, 65 to 70% of the points from the amount of points that you have will come from kills. And even more from them. But this is going to be very interesting. NLT, they have surprised me a lot. Northern Lights, and with them having 2 wins out of the last 4 games, it's just impressive. I mean, they played it extremely well, very clinical in the military game, the last military game. And them being able to do that is very impressive to me. Quickmath, they're going to be out here taking this Grossa. Also, very conveniently, there's a suppressor for it, the only attachment that can go on that gun.
It's very nice of PUBG to do that. Now,
Yeah.
let's have a look at who's on the move early. We do have the early scouts now getting into their cars and heading off. We actually see a lot of the teams all kind of beginning rotating if they are an early rotation team. Quickmath already being challenged out by ENCE. ENCE do like to shift away down towards the west, and FaZe are on the move as well.
This is new. This is faster. This is earlier than we usually see. And they'll be having lesser loot than they are used to, but they want to go early, and they're rotating extremely close. And we have the two-seaters in the front, Frost FaZe HC for the rotation, for the information as well. And with this early rotation, they're not used to kind of going in and rotating into other teams, so this could be something that is happening. They're going to be going quite close to NIP, actually rotating just close through them and past them, yeah?
I think FaZe might get a couple of shots potentially. I'm not sure if the NIP player wants to go for this on their own. The other NIP players are still over by the town in the east. So again, MBS probably could pop some shots if he gets an angle. Gonna do just that.
Oh!
And he actually gets a tag onto Uber pretty heavily too. FaZe so far not making it cleanly, but making it enough. They have gone past NIP, so that should be them safe enough.
Yeah.
I don't want to say completely safe, but they are now in the same pathway as your ENCE coming from that direction. Your 3D Max sort of area, your Quickmath, all going northeast. Very big swing. We like those long phase rotations, though. We want to see some of that from them, as they're one of the teams very much within that top position who could push up there.
They're definitely one of the teams we're looking to have in there, but obviously it's a different phase that we've saw from a year ago, but they're definitely one of the top teams here. But currently sitting in 9th after 11 games. We have one more to go. And they're definitely one of the teams that we expected to be in the top, considering that it's the bottom of the 16 PLC teams that are here. So we would expect the top 8 PL teams make it, of course, quite easier. But it's been very interesting, and I really like the group stages here. I really love to see how good and how impressive it's been to me from the contender teams. They've really been showing up, both on an individual level. We've seen this from Rocco, we've seen it from Calvin Klein, but also from teams as a whole. 3D Max, Desperados, and they have been playing extremely well so far.
Yeah, this is the point. I think this cup has proven that there's a lot of talent throughout PUBG, and I think that's been the whole point of this. We are seeing all the teams condensing to the southern side of the kind of water that runs through it, towards the west of Yasnaya, kind of north of school, just around that marker. A lot of teams trying to cross each other's paths. Team Liquid you're seeing on the horizon there, going past Winstrike. Winstrike are over on the mountain for now. Team Liquid still heading further north, making a cross. It looks like Winstrike will be getting on their vehicles and moving up as well. TSM coming in on the southern side. And for now, all players alive, all teams alive.
Yeah. Winstrike, nobody on the cube compound here. They have scouted that, so they're going to be confirming and continuing to that. G2 have pulled up here just southwest of Russia. Kuwait coming in. It looks like nobody's going to be getting that. That is far east. It's AWM, though. That's going to be missing out. But all the teams are west of it, so unless the circle shrinks far east, nobody's going to be able to pick up that sweet, sweet arm. Look at this. Aww. Just north of Yasnaya.
I'm sorry.
It's good. I like that. Sona coming in. And so far, the majority of the teams there are very centralized so far. We have InsideGames and Jokers on the outskirts, FaZe on the northern side. They're usually doing the usual phase rotation in these kinds of circles. Trifoli and another ENCE member is up there in the north. Anime Lord Bro is going to be finding Stitzy.
I actually really like Miraku's position here. If he can get some pressure building towards Hidrick pretty soon, that'd be great. And actually, 3D Max could be in trouble in this one. This could kind of spur on everything. Stella did get knocked, or at least one of the Stella players did, so that revive should be coming in. That'll be okay. They can recover for now, unless a nade swiftly followed, and then, then it's anyone's game. Now let's keep looking across the board. This is a lot of posturing here. Vard?
He just jumped into the bike.
Flew in. Vard just took flight, and it's going to condense very central here. Very, very central. So I'm curious where it's going to eventually go. Vard's pulled up on this. Does he know that there was another 3D Max? Do they know?
I doubt it.
Phantom's gonna...
No, they don't know.
No, they have no idea.
They have no idea.
Miraku's gone to the drive-through, and just the takeout's gonna take him out here. Phantom finds Miraku. Where is Vard to trade this? Too little, too late. Phantom now has no idea where the next bit of pressure is coming from. Vard knows exactly where he is. On the corner, Vard finds him.
Oh,
the
nice nade as well.
Would have actually probably caught him off as well, but NIP losing out on that.
That's very unfortunate. NIP losing one member that early. They're currently sitting in the third place from this, but getting that 1 point is going to put them at 70. Winstrike have pulled up here, and this is Again, this is a very interesting circle. It can shift both ways, but the vast majority of the teams, they thought it was going to go north. So they're already sitting up there. We only have 4 or 5 teams, it looks like, very committed to the south. 6 teams, actually, with Jokers coming in on the south as well.
But
now, InsideGames, though, pulling up on Winstrike. Are they going to be committing or taking some shots? Nope. They're going to be rotating away as well.
The scary fact is that Team Liquid are the next team there, though. If Team Liquid hang around, they're going to probably get the shots on the cross towards IG. That could be the next fight coming in, but they might continue going. It might be that constant push around, trying to find your way. And on these circles, we saw so many teams before struggling because they just hit that brick wall of, I can't find anywhere to come in safely. So we'll see if that does become a factor in the northwest. Beyond that, all the teams pulling in closer. FaZe 2-2ing it up. 2 northeast, 2 to the south with a little bit of a lake out towards the northwest of Yasnaya. School still has the Jokers, who don't seem to play for position. They play for kills, so they can do what they want.
Yeah, I like this kind of just rolling with the punches, how Jokers are playing and how they've been playing so far, and proving that this meta is actually working. Obviously, it's very close. So if we had more teams, if the points were more top heavy, they would have been in the mid pack like everybody else. But from this, they're sitting very comfortably. InsideGames, they are breaching onto Team Liquid. Gemsy's going to be taken down 1. He's going to be taken down himself, though, by Pixel. And he's going to be flushed from this. Beats is going to try to flush out. He's going to be taken down 1. And now InsideGames, they are down 2 players.
Yeah, AB needs to get back in. He tried to save his teammate, I guess, or just maybe trying to work off the back of the swiftness that came out. So next going to put down the smoke, try and bide a couple of seconds. But where is the rest of Liquid here? They're not that close. James is trying to pull back up, but AB might be dead to rights now. Nade goes out, but this could be problematic. Very close by the door. AB turns on a dime. 17 bullets in the clip, but he gets caught by Cynics. That's another big one for InsideGames. This is a big scalp to claim too, but losing out on potentially 2 players could be massive. But look who's turned up. Samty is here. James is here, and Samty says hello. Doesn't knock down the door, knocks down the 2 players instead. And James avenges his fallen teammates. Liquid look absolutely furious as what's to happen, as now they've done the hit and run. The last player left for IG isn't that close by. He's on the little ridge to the south of that kind of compound, just watching this all go through.
Yeah. Strelovat, she's going to be going away from this. InsideGames, they're looking to not be qualifying from this. G2, they have taken their apartments here just east of the school. Liquid is down to 2 members. Does not matter. They are up to more than 100 points now. 101 points. Very, very secure in from this. NIP, 70 points. Still so close in the middle. No teams going out so far, but InsideGames are looking to be going out of this game early, depending on what Astrolats will be doing here. We're going to see the circle close, and that's going to determine where it's going to go. It's going to go to the northern side. A lot of the teams already confirmed and did that. The reason why we're saying northern side again is because we're playing the super settings, the unified settings globally. And that means the zone is going to swing away from water. Waka with some shots onto Zoekt and Naam. This is smoking a little bit, that car, so definitely be blowing up from that. More shots are coming in here. Nuki also trying to get a scout on that. Zoekt and Naam, very nice rotation, very nice pull up in the central of the zone here.
Very good for them. They're currently sitting within the top 8, so they want to confirm that. They want to stay alive as late as they can. Kills aren't imperative right now. That can kick in later. It's just not being one of the early teams out. You want to avoid that at all costs. But they have got a lot of attention. 3D Max certainly looking their way. ENCE finding Quickmath. ENCE were to the north of these guys. Mikas is out on his own, and so is Squeaky to a degree. They're looking a little further away as Quickmath's trying to work in from the northwest here. There's going to be a lot of battles about to happen. FaZe are going to see the TSM going past on the long eastern swing. G2 taking the same route. And Jorski caught out in the middle of the open. Jorski's done for. Samty's found him. It's who claims the kill more than anything. Jorski wiggles away. I think Samty's the only one with the angle from afar and still laying into it towards Quickmath. But I don't see them maybe finding this one with a bit of luck. But they're going to have to keep their fingers crossed to get it.
And look how he shoots here. He's shooting. There's a smoke.
Look at TSM and FaZe holding. They're still rotating around each other. I don't think there's much available for 2 teams up in this northern side right now.
Well, there definitely depends what they commit to right now. FaZe is looking to be committing in the same area that TSM is. TSM, 2 of the members have pulled up in this compound we see here in the lower left here. And look at Rust and Ma. They're shooting just left of the tree. So if there's anyone trying to rest here, just trying to shoot through the smoke just left of the tree. So they're just following the line down. That's very clever. FaZe and HC have pulled up on the small shack here just southwest of that. Mexi Uber, they're going to be staying on the northern side, maybe to pick up some kills or just missing out on the rotation. Uber has found that AWM we were talking about before. Jokers, meanwhile, on the rotation on the northwestern side, taking some shots here from Liquid. They have taken the Crossroads compound. Shots are coming at him. That's not going to happen much. Uber with some shots here onto G2. Breaks go down to half HP.
Oh, Udyr could be in trouble. Gonna try and drill the aim in. It's Kane who goes down. Udyr gets away with it. Gonna confirm potentially with you. Oh, 3 bullets. Please get the shot. There we go. Uber gets it on towards Kane. That's points in the bag. That's what you need here for FaZe Clan. As much as the knocks are good, you want those points building up. And there's more teams going towards the north. Moon's not far from this either. Moon's going towards Muxy too. This could be a big pickup of points here. Moon is just looking for somewhere to find, to take a second to heal potentially, but he's just going to have to keep blasting past now. Uber again catching another on the rotation. He needs to confirm this one too. This is brilliant for FaZe Clan. Hey, look, if it's points on the board and a place in the finals, use the on for it. I don't care.
Doesn't matter. He does have, if that's a bullet per point or 2 bullets per 1 point, that'll be more than enough for them. And that's worth it, definitely. I just love it. He just commits fully to it. Next circle is, of course, going to shrink away from water. We know this is his phase 4. So the 950-meter wide circle, it's going to be centralizing up very nice. He just twisted this lake. Zoekt and Naam looking very good. ENCE is looking very good. Quickmath has a very nice 2-2, also very greedy 2-2 split. ENCE were putting a lot of pressure onto them earlier. Dead Central is a crate coming in. Samty and Liquid, they have so far 4 kills, and it's going to be the 5th for them with the Yamash being flushed out.
Right now, FaZe have done enough, quote-unquote, to push themselves in the top 8, right? But that's without everyone else joining in yet. So these guys are fighting tooth and nail for this. Keep your eyes on the real-time standings. It's important. Now, bear in mind, the finishing points will matter as well. So this could all shift up. If one team gets completely wiped out, all that capability of the long run goes away from them.
FaZe is one of them. They're sitting in 10th right now, but they have 61 points. They're rotating very close to an IP that are also sitting there, and TSM is waiting for it. Let's see what's going to happen with that. Nuki also taking some shots at G2. They're also close to everything.
And James is making it very unlikely that Quickmath can do anything about this. They already suffered. Somehow Chris is still alive, even with that explosion nearby. For us is suffering. That's the NIP pinch we were looking at. This could be TSM third-partying it. I wish we could get down and see that one on the west side of Yasnaya. They're all kicking off, and G2 going down opens up space. Suddenly that top 8 is looking a little bit more dangerous. Look at For Us, look at NIP. Let's head over towards them, please, so we can see what's going on as they're in this big battle here, as they're desperately going to try and work their way in. Rory's still holding the line, but they've got a bit of a time limit on their hands. And here comes the fight. Wookie from TSM just got found as well by Fuzzface.
Yeah, Fuzzface with the finish as well. Michael found Upa and finished that off as well. That is on the northern side here. They pulled up very close to each other, and they're going to be fighting for this. TSM is further out than FaZe Clan is.
And Joker's going down again, keeps that top 8 looking dangerous. People can now move up without halting of players within that position. It means that they can no longer gather points of teams outside. Gaxi goes down. Big replies coming in now. NIP not looking so hot. I thought they had a bit of control on this, but it looks like For Us have broken ways through, but now they're getting attention from elsewhere. That's 3D Max. They're the men who just want to be the danger men. They just want to be a nuisance to everyone. They are in no trouble. They are through. They are sorted, but they can just destroy hopes and dreams. Here comes a pull-up from For Us. They're going towards Rory. They're going towards the others, and there goes another one. Lars has gone down. That's going to be going towards TSM if they can claim the kill, which I feel as though they can do at this point.
Yeah, here Rory also is going to be finding Shaxi. Nades are going to be coming out. That is 2 points. TSM need to have a massive game if they want to make it into the top 8. Nades coming out here. Shaxi has been found. Shaxi actually found Roy. He returned that, and now TSM have to turn around to try to get Roy.
Blue's coming in.
Roy's outside the zone. He's probably going to die to this. Finish with the nade, maybe even, but NIP here, meanwhile, is trying to make it in.
It's done. For Us have gone down. Now look at this. We have For Us down in 9th place currently. G2 are down. Jokers are down. The top 8 is up for grabs. Ice towards Winstrike, ENCE, Stella. All these teams can jump up here. FaZe need to hold on as well. They need to keep pushing further forward. This is good from them. Good positioning. NIP under pressure. Vard on the run, trying to get away from 3D Max. Uh-oh, bye-bye. Vard flips over. Noki gets that one. And that is a beautiful, beautiful pickup.
Nice play here. And nice rotations, though, from NIP. I thought they were going to be rotating over in the north. Michael's going to find Page, though. Zoekt and Naam is sitting inside the zone. Roy's going to go down to the zone we talked about before. He was knocked. They were taking a fight outside the zone while he was moving in, so they're going to lose that player. Now the zone is going to be closing very soon. It's going to be detrimental going forward. Where it goes so super far southwest. It's going to be rough for FaZe Clan. It's going to be rough for TSM. It's going to be rough for Stella as well. Now the fights are going to be coming in.
Margot still applying good amounts of damage throughout the map, but we are seeing NIP making mad dashes for it. They're up in 3rd place right now. They're looking pretty safe to a degree. I don't want to say super safe, but safe enough. Uh-oh, this is problematic though. ENCE towards FaZe. Fuzzface has gone down completely. That's not even just a knock. That's a big old kill. 80's just made a mad dash for the center. Mux has gone down towards TSM's. I guess whoever's still standing from them, because they were in a pressure situation. Zoekt and Naam's taking a bit of a pounding from Gustav, and we've seen AT make it in now. He's going to just try and hold position, stay alive as long as he can. Jeems is holding back Winstrike, apparently, just by himself. There is other players, though. This is ENCE making a battle for themselves. They're up in 10th. They're jumping places as we speak. 61 points. They need a couple more kills, and they're going to jump right up there. That's what you're going to be seeing. Teme goes down. Is there more points coming in towards them? Yes, that'll be up to, I think, 63. That could potentially tie them up with 4US and G2 now.
FaZe Clan need one more point to jump ahead of both 4US and G2 Esports, jump into that 7th place, because they have a massive amount of kills, so they're going to be tying that up. Or they need one more point from the placement, so they need to survive if they want to keep in the top 8 here. Liquid is making it hard for ENCE. Meanwhile, Mikas is going to be going into that shack. We have still 3 members of ENCE inside here, but that shack where Mikas went to is not inside. InsideGames, though, has found Michael. That's going to be making it very hard for TSM to make that into the top 8.
Naam holding on as best they can. 64 points is where they sit currently. Still with 3 players alive. Page might be lost at this point. We'll see. Team Liquid still just wants to keep everyone on their toes. Zamti's found Mikas. That's a confirmation. Drifeli has got a confirmation. This is good. This is really good for ENCE. That's 7th for them. That's the jump up that they needed. That puts them within this top 8 now.
Very, very interesting going forward here. We still have a few teams alive. 10 teams. It's the top 8 that makes points. And now Zoekt and Naam are getting smashed here by Woogie with the headshot from the M24, sorry. And Quizzy here from NLT. They've been making a run for themselves. Currently sitting in 5th place, 69 points. And looks to be confirming himself in the top 8 here. 3D Max still 2 members outside the zone. Oh, this is going to be rough for TSM.
Yeah, Wookie's getting tagged up now as well. Zoekt and Naam's ahead of him. The blue ticking away. It looks like this might be all but over for TSM. Currently down in 14th place. And Wookie goes down. TSM's hopes are looking a little worse for wear. Was that the jump up?
FaZe Clan now got one more point. This is going to jump them into the top 8. And
ENCE's still alive here.
ENCE's still sitting in the middle, and he's basically gotten them this 1 point they needed from the top 8. So 8 teams alive, 20 players total. It's going to give 1 point guaranteed to all teams alive right now. So this, we basically, I think, will have the confirmation that our top 8 is going to be... Yeah, because we have no more teams alive. But look how close it is, though. 63 points from G2, 63 points from FaZe, 61 points from Winstrike. This is looking to be very interesting, though. And this is going to be the top 4 teams. They're further trying to confirm, trying to keep the momentum going into tomorrow, because that's where our grand finals will be starting. Liquid at 8 kills, only 2 members alive, but they're making so big plays, playing so wide and so aggressively still.
There's fearless play coming out, and if you want to look at MVP, ENCE staying alive has pretty much done that. Sometimes it's not all about the frags, it can be about that positioning. And he took that mad dash in, he just took the car and got in central, and it's worked for them. Now this just becomes, let's show off, let's get those frags on the board, and let's look good in this.
Yeah, Quickmath. Seekorg still alive for this. They could spoil a little bit, but they're not going to be qualifying themselves. Lenzo is going to be taking out Zamti, completely smashing him with that grasser. You only have 12 bullets left, though, so he's only going to be able to take one more fight unless he's going to be able to loot here. Noki is going to be taken down by NBS. Teams some more shots onto Quickmath. And this is so many fights are happening on each side right now.
We're tied up on 63s, aren't we?
Yeah, but FaZe Clan has more kills.
More kills?
That's
okay, that's fine. Okay,
yeah.
That's fine. As long as they're good. I just want to make sure before I get too excited. That is the case. ENCE, we're going to see Squeaky get the first couple of shots. He goes down, but the traders there. 3D Max go out, but what a display they've already put on. Incredible tournament from those guys, sitting very much up towards the top. And even in death, they still find points. Jeems is looking to avenge the fallen teammates, but Silencio's got some more bullets. He's got a very big gun. Jeems is on the receiving end. Liquid go down in 2nd place. But again, 3D Max and Liquid just showed us who is boss this time.
Yeah, definitely. Seekorg also making their way into the the western side now. They've moved. Quickmath still 2 players alive. NLT now taking some shots at Misse. He's going to be going down to Hughes founding perfect. So they're going to be going down in 6th place. Also confirming NLT, as you see here in our real-time standings, on a 4th place. So basically 1, 2, and 3 teams from the Contenders are going to be making it in to the grand finals here. And so Lenzo is going to be taken down by Balos from Seekorg.
Yeah, Seekorg making it late game this time. This is probably one of the best performances yet. Positioning-wise, if they can keep up like this, not bad for them. Maybe just going to try and put on a good display, that kind of go down in a hail of bullets sort of deal. Top 5 teams now We saw those points pushing up every time one falls for those in the top positions. We are down to 80. MBS, Rustamar, Trifeli. We have Seekorg with 3 and Quickmaths with only 1 player up. So a couple of snakes out here.
Oh yeah, definitely. 2 Yuhu, 1 snake, an NBS, 1 snake, 80, 1 snake. So 5 teams alive with only 8 players is very unusual. So Seekorg is obviously going to be one of the teams playing aggressively, shooting at everybody, kind of trying to pick up some of this. They have nothing to lose at this point, so they might as well just do what they can to prove themselves and shoot at everyone right now. Rust and Ma, very unusual we see this player with just 1 kill. Let's see what happens here. Shots are coming in. Yuhu.
Feels like, I don't want to say a lost cause, but a tough one to say the least. Might have to look for another way out of this because, uh-oh, 80 might have finally got some attention. That nade is not bad. 80, the hero of FaZe Clan. Oh god, the Molotov. No, don't die like this. 80, no, not like this, but he's done enough. I'm pretty sure for FaZe Clan at this point.
2 points.
He just got enough points here. That's a little close, isn't it? And they don't know this yet either.
No, they don't know. They're probably trying to calculate, trying to see what's going to happen there, but they're definitely saying, good job, this is nice getting 5 or fifth place. G2 is going to be missing out. They don't know either yet, but they're just going to be in 9th place. Very unfortunate for them. G2 had a decent run. We saw it's Chris on day 1 basically carrying them. A few good placements. G2 had a win. They had a 2nd place and a 3rd place. FaZe Clan's best game was a 3rd with 7 kills. And they've just been fragging up besides that, just like Joker's has. So it's a different kind of pace we've seen from FaZe Clan, and I hope we're going to see continuation from this because they are insane players mechanically. NPS just chilling here. 3 kills so far. Have basically secured NIP a 3rd place in the group stage. Trifeli, Rust and Ma here taking a center position. This is looking good for them. All the Seekorg guys there in a range here.
MBS doesn't really want much of this. He has to join in though. There's a chance in that smoke. How is the bullets not hitting? It felt so close. And
we took him.
MBS will get it actually. Good points in the pocket there for him.
Oh, shots are coming in from Balas on the side. Balas going to be finding Rust and Ma though. The nice M4 3x spray. Oh, rotations are coming in as well. They're going to be taking an aggressive stance in this zone here. Down to 3 teams. And soon to be only 5 players alive. Seekorg could be taking this win here in the end in their all or nothing game where it didn't really matter. Ooh, nice nade, Trifeli down to nothing. 10 HP.
Uh-oh.
NBS, oh, he's got to find him, and now it's a 1v3 in the end for NIP.
Yeah, MBS, I've seen you win these.
Yeah, definitely.
It's that lie you tell on Discord every time. MBS, what can you do here? 5 smokes, a hope and a prayer, and Seekorg looking to impress. The last hurrah for them. They'd suffered, they'd struggled throughout this. I think the spots come out, and MBS, it's all but... Oh, he's taken one with him. A valiant attempt, but it will be Seekorg to pick up the win. But in the end, we know that top 8 now. We know what that meant to some of these players and some of these teams.
Look at this. They're like, come on, guys, come on. We got to give it us here in the end. Unfortunately, just a little too late for them to start. Clapping and coming out in the background, as you can hear. ENCE